What's going on, guys? Welcome to Stop Loss City, the group where we hit the stop loss every day. No, I'm joking. Got to laugh or cry. It's better to laugh, isn't it? But yeah, this thing's happened, guys. I mean, I've had 3 losing streaks this year between 6 and 10 losses in a row. It's normal. If you're new to trading, get used to it. I'm just going to break down now, what I was looking at, why we took the trades, and just have a look at, a couple of the pairs that we was looking at earlier. So, I mean, yeah, we had this resistance level here where price reversed. Now, I didn't take much notice of this because this wasn't respected before. The price broke through, price broke through, price broke through. When price is breaking through and not respecting a zone of support or resistance, or supply and demand, then that zone technically has no strength. So, I was aiming up here for the trend line and the imbalance. This was a good target here to aim as my personal TP1. That's what I was aiming for. This was my TP1 here, just going in stages of 1 to 1, 1 to 2, 1 to 3, etc. With the stop loss. Unfortunately, we did get a scrape of the TP here, and by the time I got into the groups to announce to move the stop loss to break even, price just look at that big candle there, which just got wiped out. So I'm not counting that as a win or a TP. I'm like, TP1 here, I'm going to sneak it in there. It's not TP1 here. As I say, it is what it is. Losing's part of the game. I'm not here to be like, oh no, losing's it's part of the game. You can't avoid it. There's no point in being sad about it. It just is what it is. There's no point in jumping back in trades, revenge trade. Oh, I need me money, but I need to get it back. You don't need to get it back. What you need to do is just stay disciplined and follow the process, and not let your emotions get the better of you. When things are going good, you've got to stay in the same emotional state as when things are going bad. It makes no difference whatsoever. You've got to be neutral. And you stay neutral by not over-leveraging and not risking more than you can afford to lose. By doing that, then you don't get angry or pissed off. Of course, nobody wants to lose, and it's a bit irritating losing trade, especially, when you get in a few losses together. But again, when we're trading high probability setups that have a high probability, of going in your favor, then there's no need to be worried or stressed, because over the long run, over a sample size, that you are going to come out on top. Like this here. This is a bulletproof entry. This here smashes TP1 80% of the time. Today, especially when we've got candles here, look how lovely these candles are. Up, down, lovely clean price action there. And that's the exact same price action I was expecting here, at least up to the top of this range. Just like we've got here coming down, so we've got here coming up, a lot of volatility there. And I was waiting for a break and retest. I didn't buy on the break. I wanted to wait for that retest. I was waiting for the candle close. The candle close did not close back below. It stayed within the bullish structure it had made. So that was my first indication. I waited for another candle to print bullish again. So there we go. Break and retest, stayed within the structure, right above the 160 on a flip zone. I mean, come on. That is a solid signal there to at least, well, I would say this zone, but to at least the TP1, as I say, which you just scraped. But then look, we've got this big candle here which came out of nowhere, which again, I'm putting it down to being in a higher time frame consolidation. When you're in these consolidation zones, price messes out around a lot more. Setups that are higher probability and trending price action become lower inside consolidation zones. And it's the same with gold this week. I've seen trades like this, and I've traded thousands of these, so I don't need to mark them up and look. I can just look, and I know when to enter and when to exit, etc., etc. And on gold this week, when I said I'd just thrown some signals out, it's because I look at them, and what normally happens. And this week we've just been unlucky with the bad. I was like, shit, what? It didn't play out. Okay, we'll do it again. It has to play out this time. No, it didn't play out again. So as I say, I've been busy with a new service. There's no excuses there. I'm not like, oh no, bad. I don't give a shit about hitting stop losses or multiple stop losses. And if you do, then trading just probably isn't for you. You can go find other groups. That's fine. Wait till I get a losing streak and then keep bouncing around the groups. Changing strategy, you're never making any progress. It's not about winning. It's not about, avoiding losses. It's just about following a process and staying disciplined. And that's all you've got to do. Whether win or lose, doesn't matter. Most professional poker players, what do they have? A 30% win rate? But it's the fact of their risk to reward, how much they win when they win, that keeps them in the game. Like this here. I'll give you an example. So if we took this entry here, like we did, I have a small stop loss. And again, I use small stop losses. So you're going to be hitting more stop losses with me, because I go for bigger risk rewards. I'd rather take a high probable trade and put the stop loss at the area where we have, if price comes past the area, then we've got, you know, a lot less chance of losing the trade, of winning the trade. Then I just get stopped out, lose. I'd rather just lose than stay in it, put the stop loss all the way down here, below this swing low here. You know, because if you're doing that, look how much further you've got to wait for price to go. Like if we're doing stop loss there, we've got to get it all the way up here, all the way up there, just for break even. I don't know about you, but I'm not holding all that just for break even. For me to get break even on my trade here, I need it for it to go there. That's break even. Or I wait for it to go here and make 7, 8, 9 times my money on one trade. That's how I trade. So I can take 4 or 5 losses, doesn't matter. I win one trade and I win double all of the losses anyway. That's how you trade. You'll find that most professional traders have, depending on how they trade, 30% win rate, 25% win rates. Because they're trading and pulling out 1 to 4s, 1 to 8s, 1 to 10s once per week. You know, so if they lose a 1 to 1, doesn't matter. Doesn't count as a loss. Like the loss win ratio, you know, you can't look at it like, oh yeah, I've lost 5 and I've won 5. So if you lost 5 of 1 but gained 5 of 20, you're up however much, exponential there. You know, so that's how you've got to look at trading. Yes, it's irritating. Yes, I've been unlucky. Yes, I've had some shitty trades this week off my back. I don't care about that. It is what it is. I learn. I've got to take it on the chin. I've got to deal with people moaning and whinging. You know, I've got to deal with that mentally. You know what I'm saying? So when it gets into the new year, as I say, we've got brand new robots launching. That's going to be for every Signal member, and every single member gets access to this robot, the set files, the new robot, years worth of data testing. It's got set files for prop firms, got set files for investing. I've got new management tools, trade management tools. So I've got lots of different things coming to help you diversify your trading, as well as the signals. On top of that. And what you'll also see, guys, is a lot of the big guys on the internet, they don't show you the losses. And when you go in the signal groups, you'll find that I can name probably, I've been in every signal group that you can think of. I had to see what I'm up against in regards to business so I can optimize my own company. And when you go in gurus that are charging $200-300 a month and you're getting 5 losses in a row, 7 losses in a row, and then they post a one win on Instagram with some screenshots of testimonials, guys, they don't give you the full story. You know, if you're going into groups that have got a really high win rate, it's because the stop loss is like this. Their entries here, the stop loss is below this swing low here, and then they've got a TP like this. So yeah, you're going to win a lot. But what about when you lose? You've got to win 10, 15 trades in a row just to make up for that one loss. What about when you get 4 or 5 trades in drawdown, risking 1%? Oh my God, your account's blowing up, you're going crazy. You're stuck in trades for months. I don't trade like that. It's virtually impossible to make money like that. You can lose all your gains from 6 months of trading in a couple of bad frigging trades like this. So remember that, guys. You know, we're here to follow proper setups. We're here to trade volume around market sessions, and we're here to take high probability setups. And sometimes they just don't work out. That's it. End of story. Anyway, enjoy the rest of your day, guys. If you get any more signals, I'll drop them. If not, it is what it is. And yeah, enjoy the rest of your week.